Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Anizi here, back at it with the final part to What If Naruto Was Kaguya's son and neglected. The last time we left off with Akatsuki declaring war on the Great Five Nations. So we start off back in the base with Naruto. Naruto, you will attack the Kages while me, Obito, will attack the 8 Tails and the 9 Tails, Pain said. Forget the 9 Tails, I got 97% of its chakra in the sword, Naruto said, pulling out the sword. Okay, Pain said. Wait, take Tonari with you, Naruto said as he remembered ordering Tonari to kill Pain if Pain changed sides. Naruto and Rias teleport to the battlefield with thousands of Zetsu clones with them. The Zetsus then start fighting the shinobi. Suddenly, Tsunade, Jiraiya and a revived Orochimaru come forth. Naruto will stop you as the three Sanins are reunited, Jiraiya said. To think a Jinchuriki would betray her village and side with the madman, Tsunade said. Oh, please don't mind my teammates and don't loop me in with them. I'm only working with them to save my own life and the human race, Orochimaru said, ashamed, as they all summoned their summons, which attacked Team Naruto. Fu, Naruto and Rias grew bored and then just grew bones out of their hands and jabbed it into the summons, all killing Ashbone, they shouted, ending the old generation of the summons. Wanda, Katsuya and Gamabunta were dead. Suddenly, the Sannin were blown back by Naruto Shinra Tensei. While that was happening, Pain was hovering over the cloud village. This village shall know pain. Shinra Tensei, he yelled, destroying it and killing all of the Shinobi Alliance stationed there. He then hovered to where the 8 and 9 Tails were. Tonri followed him invisible, which was one of his Tenzigan abilities. Pain then spotted the Jinchuriki. Surrender yourself and your deaths will be painless, Pain said as all of his paths surrounded them. Mito and Killer Bee took a fighting stance. Yo, how about no, Killer Bee said. No, I won't be giving up, Mito said, activating Casing 1. Oh, so you can control the 9 Tails now, Pain said, as Killer Bee transformed into Guki and went to punch Pain, who used Shinra Tensei to send them flying back. Mito then charged at Pain only to see a portal open up and she was back in Leaf. Mito, what are you doing back here? You were meant to be with Killer Bee, asked Kushina, as Mito then explained. They separated you? Why? I thought they needed you, Kushina said. I didn't know, Mum. It's scary, said Mito as she heard the voice. The boy absorbed my chakra during the tuning exams, you stupid little girl, the fox said. Ma'am, Fluffy has told me that Naruto absorbed his chakra, Mito said. What? We need to inform the others, said Kushina. Meanwhile with Pain had finished knocking Killer Bee out and using planetary devastation to seal him away. Summoning Art, Jubi Husk, he said, as he summoned the 10 Tails and put the 8 Tails into it. As he was about to turn around, he was stabbed by Killer Bee's sword. Turning around, he saw Obito. Madara, why? Pain said, as Obito just ripped out his eyes and placed it in his eyes. Zetsu then appeared and said, let's go to our chosen place, there we shall lay waste to this land and achieve eternal peace. Also, the sword is there so you could put the 9 Tails chakra into it and finally become the 10 Tails Jinchuriki. Fine, I guess patience is key then, said Obito. At the 6th Pass realm, prepare yourself, Hashirama Madara, your reappearance in the world is near, as the shinobi then started to warm up. With Naruto, surrender or lessen your sentence, son. I'm sorry for how I treated you, Naruto said. Give up or rather die than letting my goals be unachieved. I'm nearly done with them as well, Naruto said. Fine, I'll beat some sense into you brat, Minato said as the 5 Kages charged towards him. Minato teleports to him and hits him with a Rasengan. Minato's barrier protects him as Minato vanishes and he sees the right Kage in his lightning armor surrounded with lava and sand with a particle style beam circling around him, coming straight for him. Naruto lets it connect but was not even damaged. Damn, that barrier's a cheat, said Mai. Suddenly, Rias and Fu grab Minato and Ai as Naruto grabs Onaki and pulls Mai towards him. This is the Kage, weak, Naruto said, as the team then throws the Kage into the air and Naruto uses planetary devastation to seal them away. Zetsu then appears and said, brother, it's time. As they teleport to the chosen battlefield, we see Obito putting this chakra of the 9 Tails into the statue. Suddenly the 10 Tails statue starts to scream as it is reawakened as the 10 Tails. Obito, start absorbing, we'll protect you, said Zetsu. As Naruto looks out, he sees Gamakichi, Aoda and a slug called Hikari coming for him. Wind style, Rasen, Shuriken, Blaze style, system of flame control, he heard Menma and Sasuke yell as a flame came towards them with the wind shuriken in front of it. Naruto then summons Kaguya. Kaguya, use origin pulse on that flames, which Kaguya does, putting out the weak flames, and the stream of water hit the summons, dispelling all of them. Damn, those quick ones are so strong, said Menma. We might not win, Menma, Mito said. We'll beat him. We'll use teamwork, said Sasuke, or die trying. Now on the battlefield, we see Sasuke, Menma and Mito standing before Naruto. So the insects have arrived, Naruto said. Naruto needs stop this. It will destroy the balance of the world. Not only that, it will destroy the whole world, Mito said. Why? Why should I stop? I'm a god, I'm so close to my goals. Why should I listen to a little human like you? Naruto said. I won't let you destroy this world for selfish reasons, Naruto. As the next Hokage, I will kill you, Menma said. Oh, and how do you plan on doing that? With your weak word release? You're not the first Hokage, you can't even use its power to the fullest, Naruto said. Teamwork, Naruto. That's how we'll do it, Sasuke said. Oh, the emo of all people preach about teamwork. Don't worry, I won't kill you. I'll keep you alive to witness the beauty of the new world that me and my mother will create. My mother will be the queen of the world, and I will be the prince of the world. But I'll become king of this world, Naruto said. Susanoo, Sasuke shouted, creating a full body Susanoo and combining it with the snake sage move and punching Naruto. Shinra Tensei, Naruto said, blowing it all back. Wood style 100 armed cannon, Menma said, as a 1,000 armed wood statue surrounded him. Kurama, let's do this, Mito shouted, as Kuruma's chakra started forming around her, creating an avatar of the Nine Tails. Whoa, Mito, when could you do that, Menma asked. When I train with Beast Sensei, Mito said. Oh, so you can control the beast now? No matter, you won't be able to hurt me, Naruto said. Let me show you true power, Naruto said as the sky became black. How is this possible? How does he have so much power? No matter what we do, he's always ahead of us, Sasuke said. He has the power to create peace, but instead he uses it to destroy humans, or to revive his stupid mother, Menma said. Never talk shit about my mother, you stupid insolent human. She's much better than Kushina Uzumaki, and more important, she's more better than this entire stupid lower realm, Naruto said. As the meteor that covered the battlefield fell, but unlike Madra's, this one had fire on it as well, so it would actually burn and destroy everything in sight. Sage mode both, Menma and Mito said, accessing the Torudo Slug Sage move and combining it with his wood release, while Mito combined it with her Nine Tails chakra move. Wood style, Rasen Shuriken, Menma yelled, throwing it at the meteor. Susanoo Blaze Control Chidori. Seijak Super Tailed Beast Rasen Shuriken, Mito yelled, throwing it at the meteor. There was a beam struggle as the meteor finally pushed the jutsu back as Mito, Menma and Sasuke braced themselves for death. Shinra Tensei, a voice yelled, pushing the meteor back. Truth-seeking orbs yelled another, destroying the meteor. Menma, Mito and Sasuke slowly opened their eyes to see the third Hokage in front of them. Are you okay? The third Hokage asked. Yeah, are you the one that saved us? Said Mito. No, it was them, Hiruza said, pointing towards Madara and Hashirama. The first Hokage, Menma? Is that Madara Uchiha? I thought he was with Naruto, said Sasuke as Hiruza explained everything to them. Oh, you mean Hagoromo, that traitorous half-breed who sacrificed me and betrayed his own family. That filthy half-breed corrupted by human blood. Yes, I'll destroy all he created. Humans don't deserve power, they never did, and that's why they acquired it through artificial means. I will purge it from the humans. I won't let my clan's power be used by these insolent human beings, Naruto said. So you're blinded by your hatred that you think all human beings are scumbags, Madara said. Every human I've encountered were scumbags, Naruto said. You're judging a whole race based on a few people, Hashirama said. Just like how you humans judged me based on my appearance, declaring me a demon instantly. How did that work out? It turned out I was actually a god, Naruto said. Enough, Madara shouted, rushing towards Naruto with Hashirama following as they started to engage Naruto in taijutsu. Naruto had the advantage as he started taking them on. Is this the power of the strongest humans? Truly pathetic. And you use my racist powers so disgracefully. Shinra Tensei, Naruto yelled. Truth-seeking orbs, Hashirama yelled. How dare you use Otsutsuki chakra, you disgusting human swine, Naruto yelled in rage. Wood-style woodbines, Menma yelled, restraining Naruto while he was distracted. Amaterasu, Sasuke yelled, burning Naruto. Bijudama, Mito yelled, firing it towards Naruto. Rene Time Excel, Naruto yelled as the wood started to decay and the fire burnt out as Naruto made the fire increase in time past 7 days so it can't burn anymore. Naruto then absorbed the Bijudama. It's worthless, you all are truly weak. Hashirama, Madara, the greatest shinobi, Menma, Mito, the children of the 4th Hokage, and Sasuke Uchiha, the last Uchiha. All of you are weak. You can't even beat the one failure of Leaf as you called me, right? Now look at you, on the ground all tired and beaten up, Naruto said. Kurama, let's do this, Mito yelled. Are you sure, Mito? If you do this, you truly die. The nuclear fission would surely kill you. And it will kill you slowly as well, Kurama said. Let's do this, Mito said, stealing her resolve. Fine, Kurama said tearfully, as Mito started to power up her chakra matching Naruto's. What is this? Naruto asked. When did Mito have this kind of power? Menma yelled. Impossible, she wasn't gifted by the sage, and yet she has this kind of power that surpasses me, Sasuke said. Mito rushes towards Naruto, punching and breaking his barrier. Is this pain? I haven't felt pain in years, Naruto asked, forgetting the feeling of pain. So this is what pain feels like. Fight me, Naruto said with excitement as they started to engage in taijutsu, with Naruto barely being in advantage. I guess you're still weak, Naruto said. No, I won't lose, Mito said, opening the first gate as she started to overpower Naruto. What? How? How's this possible? Naruto demanded. It's simple, Nichan. When you have something you want to protect, you're willing to give up your own life to save it. I will save this world from you, even if it means dying. As she repetitively kicked Naruto and punched him, drawing blood. Wow, Mito's winning, Menma said. I know I have eyes, Sasuke said. This shinobi truly does possess the will of fire, Hashirama said. How is that Kunichi pushing him back when we can't? It's just the will of fire, Marjo said. Krishna, Jiraiya and Tsunade and Minato teleported to the location and saw Mito fighting Naruto and beating him down. They were amazed, they were proud of their daughter. They then asked what happened as Marjo and Hashirama then explained everything. No, I can't lose after coming so far. I will free Mother and see her once again, Naruto said, as Kaguya's words from training echoed in his head. When you need the power the most, an Otsutsuki will unlock their unique ability. No, I won't lose. I refuse to lose, Naruto yelled as he searched deep within himself and he found a small untouched part of his power. He then started to pull on his power as a blue silverish aura surrounded him and created the shape of a galaxy and was going back into him. His hair suddenly became silver, more of a shiny silver than his original silver color. His muscle size increased by 2 times, his eyes turned silver, and his chakra level rose by 150 times. As Mito charged towards him, he unconsciously dodged an attack. When Mito threw a punch, he dodged and hit her back, sending her flying back. He then knocked her out, ending the battle. That was good, but not good enough, Naruto said, as he used rain time in his body, healing him and restoring his barrier. Mito was about to say something, when suddenly the Jubi was absorbed into Obito, as Zetsu then latched onto Obito and stabbed him. Then Obito was getting taken over by a female. This was Kaguya Otsutsuki. Naruto let out a few tears as he teleported to his mother and hugged her. I missed you, Mommy, Naruto said. I missed you too, my adorable little son, Kaguya said, as Rias then came and said, it's nice to meet you, mother-in-law and queen of Otsutsuki, as she said, bowing down. Ah, my beautiful daughter-in-law, nice to meet you as well, Kaguya said. Fu shyly came up and said, hi, mother. Fu, there's no need to be scared. Naruto did a blood ritual on you, which makes you my daughter as well, and I can never hurt someone as innocent as you, Kaguya said, as she looked down towards the defeated shinobi. Naruto, it's time to take away the chakra. Protect me while I commence with the hand signs, she said. This time Kaguya did not need to turn them into Zetsus as Issihiki wasn't after her. Let's go to the shinobi's point of view. All of the shinobi never felt such a powerful aura, which surpassed both Naruto and Mito's and Rias and Fu's combined. But this was Kaguya suppressed. We can't win, said the shinobi as all of them started giving up. That's right. Now he's gave me back my chakra, Kaguya said. Suddenly a white light appeared and out came Hagoromo, the sage of 6 paths. Hello, mother. Nice to meet you. And it's finally nice to meet you as well, little brother, Hagoromo said. Hagoromo, Kaguya said with anger. What are you doing here? I made a deal with the Shinigami. I'll seal all of you away and then my soul will belong to him, Hagoromo said. So you're my dirty traitorous brother, the one who would rather kill an unborn for no reason at all, Naruto said. I did what I had to for the sake of humans, Hagoromo said. And I'll do what I have to for my family, stupid half-breed scum. How dare you talk to your prince like that in such a manner? As we speak, father is sending his forces out to conquer this planet, Naruto said. I won't let you win, little brother, Hagoromo said, fighting Naruto. Naruto was clearly the superior fighter. Using his ultra instinct, he was able to dodge all of Hagoromo's attack and also beat the shit out of him. Let's see how you like being sealed away, Naruto said to a downed Hagoromo as he started to absorb Hagoromo's chakra into himself and then used planetary devastation to seal Hagoromo away. Kaguya then finished the hand signs, reversing the jutsu that Hagoromo has used to share her chakra with all of the humans. Instead, it reversed it. All chakra was being ripped out of the humans. After a few days, all humans lost their chakra. Humans, give up, you have no power left, Naruto said. Never, they said, as several high chakra levels appeared, and one was a massive chakra. Out came Issihiki and an army of 1,000 Otsutsukis. Daddy, Naruto said as he hugged Issihiki. Naruto, my son, look how powerful you are, Issihiki said proud, as Kaguya and Naruto then explained what happened. This enraged Issihiki, but he let himself calm down. Naruto, what is it that you wish to happen to this planet as retribution to what it did to you? Issihiki asked. Daddy, I wish to rule this planet as training for when I become king, Naruto said. So be it, Issihiki said, commanding his forces to conquer this world. They killed all who opposed them, apart from Leaf, as Naruto ordered them to be left alive. We now see Naruto walking in his castle in the upper district of Leaf. Actually, it was his district because he destroyed the upper district and made it all into his castle. We then see Naruto with Otsutsuki guards beating the shit out of Leaf citizens. Naruto just laughing at them. So you were the people that hit the prince when he was minor, the guard said. Look at you, so weak and pathetic. Dirty human beings, said another. It's all good, my guards are making sure that they know their place and they can't eat like I could do. They're getting charged extra, like 200 times the price to get a piece of bread. They're getting a daily beating like I did, and they have no houses. Only I do, and also Father Kakashi who stays with us, Naruto said. So son, why are you so happy today, Kaguya said. Well, tomorrow, Hinata is giving birth to my little brother Menma's son, but I'm going to put mine and Toneri's plan in action. I'm going to execute the child and declare Hinata as Toneri's wife, Naruto said, snickering. That's my boy, Kaguya said. Hinata gave birth to Menma's son, Boruto. The Namakazes were so happy. When they were going home, they saw a crowd of guards gathered within the whole lower district of the village. They rushed there to see what's going on, and they see a guard pull Hinata and a baby and take her to the stage. People of the shitty village of Leaf, it seems that one of you have committed treason by sleeping with one of your lord's wife. This is Hinata Hyuga, and she was destined to marry Toneri, my friend, and one of the lords of this world. But she had an affair with Menma Namikaze, so as such I will execute this dirty spawn of a child as payment to Toneri, and I will also give Hinata to him right now, Naruto said. No, Naruto, please, not my son and wife, Menma said. Nisan, please, Mito yelled. Naruto, I know we did you wrong, but please, it's an infant, Krishna said. Please, Naruto, I'll give my life. Don't do this, Naruto said. Ha 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 ha. You expect me to show mercy to those who tried to kill an infant when he was born? That's exactly what you did to me, Krishna, you stupid little bitch. And Minato, your life won't bring as much despair as seeing your grandson die. It'll be fun, won't it, to see you all in despair. And remember, she's not your wife, she's Tonri. And finally, Mito, be lucky that he's in a time to heal you. You'd have died using the Kyuubi's chakra like that, Naruto said, stabbing the child, laughing out. And then Tonri took his wife. No! Menma screamed, charging towards Naruto but was stopped by the guards. Naruto then proceeded to beat the shit out of Menma as he was crying for his wife. Naruto then went home. Time skip a few years. We see Naruto getting crowned king, and then he goes to his room as he is kissed by his wife Rias. After the ceremony, we see Naruto lying down with Rias, who is staring at her husband. So it's finally over, your mother's arrived, your revenge is done, and you're the king and I'm the queen, Ria said. Yes, now how about we make an heir, Naruto said. Yes, let's do it, Ria said, blushing as they proceeded. Time skip 3 years. We now see a little girl running to her dad. She was a little princess. Akino, what do you want, Naruto asked. I want to know how you freed Grandma from the evil humans and took control of the planet, she said. Naruto sighed as he took Akino in his lap, with Rias hugging him, and said, so the story starts with. So guys, there we have it, the final part of the series. Hope you enjoyed this series, and yeah, sorry it took a little long. And one more thing guys, if you want me to make a epilogue to this, so I just explain what happened to Leaf and the other villages and how Naruto is after this, let me know down below. But don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. Bye!